Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now you're going to need a few items, but don't think it's a lot. It's not really. You're only going to use some of them for a few minutes. Now to make the bride from the book, you're going to need a doll. Just a nice pretty little doll. I got this one from one of the little girls that live along the road from me. I actually swapped it for a blanket for the top of her doll's pram, and she gave me this little doll. Our mum said it was fine, so thank you very much. You're going to need a ruler, a pen, a paintbrush, some tacky glue or PVA glue. It doesn't matter which glue you use as long as it dries clear. A pair of scissors just to trim up some of your book ending. You're going to need a Stanley knife or a craft knife to cut the book. You're going to need a hot glue gun or some other type of glue to glue your book fold together, and some little paper trimmings from your book just to cover the doll's body. So the first thing you need to do is we need 200 pages to do the dress. Now I've just bought a book. This is from a charity shop. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the spine off. You're going to cut through the hardback book with this part. So what we're going to need is 200 readable pages. Now one page like this and this, that is going to make one fold. So you need 2 readable pages to make one fold. So we will need 200 pages to make 100 folds. So 200 readable pages is here. So we're going to cut those off. Now you may not need that many if your book paper is quite thick. Keep this, we can use it for a different project. Now with your 200 pages, what you're going to do is, it's up to you how wide and tall you want the dress. Now what I did was, I just roughly, it's 9, so 4.5, I just roughly cut the book in half. Very simple. It's the only reason you need this ruler and the pen. Just draw a line. That's that done with. Now what you're going to do, leave that back for a second. Just put your ruler down, use your craft knife or whatever implement you have, and cut carefully through the book. You're going to cut it in half. So just keep cutting down through the book. Don't need that now. So just use your page as a guide. Try and keep it as straight as you can. So now we've got our 200 pages, we've got our book cut in half. It's up to you how tall you want the dress to be. If you want a big dress, then cut your book in half. If you want a smaller one, you can cut it shorter. It's up to you. Now all you do is use your writing as a guide. Take your first page and fold it down level with the writing. And that's it. That's all you do. Each page, fold it down level with the writing. just like that. Now you just need to open them up a little bit just to make sure that you're getting this angle here right. So you can just use your eye as a guide. If they need adjusting, then just adjust it in. So just continue doing that. That's all you need to do. Now the top of the page gives you your guide on the bottom, so that when you stand your dress up, it's going to be like that. Now fold all your pages. So once you've got it folded, don't worry too much about the top if you're not too neat. You find the centre where it's going to join, and you'll put your hot glue down inside there and just close it together like that. Now if you get really stuck, you can do your 50 folds and then do your other 50 folds and glue it together. Now don't worry if it's not perfect there, we're going to cover it. You need your little doll. Now quite conveniently this one's got a little line across here. What you're going to do is, you're going to do some surgery on this doll. We are actually going to cut. You may have to use a hacksaw. You're going to cut your body in half. We're going to put our hands up in the air. And we're going to put some PVA glue on. Over her body. And put it around the edge because we can fold the paper up. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to pick up a piece of paper. This is a sticky bit. Make sure there's no rude words or anything on your paper. And you're just going to decoupage your little doll. Now when you're finished, just set her aside to dry. You can put another coating on if you want, or once you're happy with it, just leave it to dry. Okay, so here is my little dolly body. I finished off doing the decoupage on her dress. I put some pearls around the top of the bodice as well. I put a little string, these are just little plastic beads. I put a string around the neck, I put some in her hair, and I've twisted her hair all around. So she is going to fit. I'm going to move the camera. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go this way. So I'm going to put some hot glue around the bottom part of the doll. Not too much. And then I'm going to put some here, just roughly around where I think it's going to sit. Find a nice part of the boot. I'm going to position her where I want her. And you have to do this quickly because this is going to dry really fast. Now, the reason that I did all the bodice under hair first is because I don't want to disturb it too much. When you're moving this, you're going to crush this part of the dress when you're trying to do her body. So I will advise you to decorate her body first. So here she is now. What you have to do is just leave her to settle in there. It won't take very long at all. Now make sure you decorate your little doll's body before you stick her to the dress, because it's going to be very difficult to decorate her when she's attached to this dress part. Now you can decorate your doll whatever way you want. If you use coloured books, you're going to get a coloured dress. You can just do what you want with it. Just going to put it around there, around the waist, around the top flat part of this. And then just do what you did for the body. Just take your little pieces of paper, line them up at the edge there, and then just use your brush. So I'm just going to work my way around the edge of the dress, and that's going to hide the joint where we've hot glued it. So when I've got that done, I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like. So this is what our waist looks like now, once you've got the decoupage paper all around. Now I've done about 3 layers around that edge, just to tidy up that flat top of the skirt. So don't worry when you do your book fold that if it comes out a little uneven around the top. If you struggle with your book fold to do the whole 100 folds, split it in half and do 50, then do your other 50 and glue your 2 pieces together. That will work as well, because once you've done this part, it evens up all that. You don't see it. And in crafting, it's you do what you need to do to get it to work out. So as you can see, I've done that all around the edge. I've done about 3 layers, and then I put a little coating of PVA glue over the top of it. So when that solidifies, she is really sturdy on there with the hot glue and the PVA glue. So once that will go quite hard and it'll be all nice and clear. So once that's done, I'm just going to put the last of my decoration on her, and then that's it. Now what I did with her hair, when I got this doll, when you saw at the beginning, her hair was really messy. I did try to brush it out. I put fabric conditioner in it. I tried to make it all nice and smooth, but it didn't work. Sometimes with these types of doll, the hair just stays frizzy. But what I did was, I put PVA glue in her hair, and then I twisted it all around like this. I've twisted it all with the PVA glue in, and that has kept all those frizzy little strands in the one place. So that's a little tip as well. If you've got a doll that's got horrible hair, just put some PVA glue into it and rub it all in, and then start to twist it until it sets, and it'll set like that. That's what I did to her hair. So I'm going to finish off the decoration, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like. But remember, you can decorate your doll whatever way you want. The only problem I've got at the minute is she's a little tall for my camera. So it's a little difficult to get her in to the shot so you can see her. I'll move that out of the way and I'll just flatten her skit at the back like that. So now our little doll's finished. But what you can also do is you can, if you've got lace, you can actually turn her into a bit bridal. You can turn her into a bride. You can give her a veil if that's what you want to do. You can turn her into any colour you like. You can decorate this little doll any way you want. Turned out absolutely beautiful and I'm really pleased with it. So give it a little try. It's a lovely little object, it's a beautiful little design, but just remember it's not a toy. So don't let any little girls or any little children play with it because it's not a toy and it has got some pretty small parts on it. So please be careful in that respect that it's not a toy, it is only for decoration, but it's a beautiful, it's turned out absolutely beautiful. Now, all it leaves me to say is thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, leave a comment in the comment box. So I'd like to thank all the people who take just a few extra minutes to subscribe to my channel. So if you haven't subscribed already, I would greatly appreciate it if you did. It does give the channel great moral support. So until the next time, I'll see you all again soon. Now, goodbye.